All right, guys. So yesterday, someone accused me of having something against Marcus Rashford or having a beef, trying a propaganda of it around Marcus Rashford, and it actually baffled me. And I wonder why. Marcus Rashford was a Manchester United player. As a matter of fact, technically, he's still a Manchester United player. He's out there at Barcelona on loan, and I don't know why I should be having a beef with Marcus Rashford. I would call out every other player who is looking like they are bigger than the club. I will call out any other player. Listen, Marcus Rashford has gone to Barcelona. He's he's playing well, right? Excuse me. He's playing well and he's doing very well. He's getting in assists and he's scoring goals. Yes, and that is perfect. I think that he's done well. But the question is, if you ask me if I want Marcus Rashford back at Manchester United, I will be indifferent. And this is the reason. Yeah, before I give you my answer, I will be indifferent. Like, I don't know if I want him or not because I would not forget what happened in the last days of Marcus Rashford before Marcus Rashford left Manchester United. This actually feels like a boyfriend and a girlfriend, two lovers who are very in love with each other, who think that they know each other so well, and something happens, they ghost each other, not talking to each other, and a time comes where they begin to try out to figure out what actually caused the problem. Why are we not talking? And they kind of forget what happened. We make them stop to talk to each other. And this is the case with Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford has gone to Barcelona and is performing really well. And a lot of Manchester United fans, don't they forget, say, you get when we want me this guy come up for this club. Oh. You get when we get when we ask Marcus Rashford whether I get Manchester United, right? And people trying to put out that narrative that Ruben Amorim not like Marcus Rashford. I don't think. See, the thing is, a manager has a job to do, and if the manager sees this player and thinks that this player is not good enough for or does not have that character to play in his team, I don't see it being against the player. He's gone to Barcelona. He's playing really well there. And do you think that he can come back to Manchester United and play well? Yes, I think so. But will the manager want him back? I think the manager is doing well without him. I think the manager is performing without him. And so I think it's something, so not everything will work out. That is why I tell you that I'm a fan of Manchester United, not a fan of any player or any manager. I'm going to support my manager. He's the one at the helm of the affairs. He gives his reasons. He's very honest, right? He tells you exactly how it is. And look at it. And if you look at Manchester United, even before we started getting these results, actually Manchester United looked like a team that was playing better. They were playing better football, even though the results were not coming in, but they were playing better football. And it was all down to individual errors. That's why that happened. That's why we were conceiving the goals we were conceiving. But then, conceding. But then at the end of the day, you would look at it like Marcus Rashford has gone to Barcelona and is playing according to the instructions of the coach. He's working hard. He's tracking back. He's putting in tackles. He's running into spaces. And he's passing the ball to someone who can score goals. But at Manchester United, Marcus Rashford would not track back. He will not put in those tackles. He would not. If he's through on goal and someone is in a better position, Marcus Rashford would not play it. He would rather want to go for the goal. He misses it. He does not apologize. He does not show remorse. It's not like he's learned anything from it. He comes late to meetings and all of that, and he feels like he's Mr. Manchester United. And that is something no Manchester United fan would condone. And you would actually want this guy. With Marcus Rashford at Manchester United, the dressing room was divided. It was rancor. It was chaos. So with all of that, you would naturally want Marcus Rashford out of the club. So do you think that I would want him back? No. The manager is doing well with the players he has. And the board is ready to even invest more, right? And that is it for me. Marcus Rashford he's a Manchester boy. He's doing well at Barcelona. Kudos to him. I watch him and I think that, wow, this guy is actually balling here. And I want him to ball well at Barcelona. I think that Barcelona should buy him because he has actually filled in that gap for Rafinha and he's done it seamlessly. So I think that Barcelona should be able to get that money to buy him. But for me, Marcus Rashford coming back to Manchester United, I think that it would be Manchester United inviting something that they are not supposed to invite. Let the guy be. He's performing somewhere. Let him go ahead and become that hero. He is still a Mancunian. He still watches Manchester United games. He still follows Manchester United. And that is enough. So, guys, please, 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 I have no problem with Marcus Rashford. I'm a Manchester United fan, and what will make the club better is what I am keen on. If I feel like the presence of this player would rubbish all of the things that the coach is trying to achieve, I will not condone it. I would not endorse it. So, guys, I don't have a problem with Marcus Rashford, not Anthony, not Jadon Sancho, not Garnacho. I just feel like if they did not work at Manchester United, they will work somewhere else. And that is where I rest my case on Ja. See you again in my next video.